These microphones, it looks like a bayonet field. We were there representing the National League of Cities and the U.S. Conference of Mayors to describe our priorities and our concerns for the cities of this nation as the Congress and the administration will be dealing with them in the coming year. High among our priorities was the question of an extension of the revenue sharing program. Second, we were concerned about public service job program, and in particular about 1 million jobs for the youth of this nation this summer. And we wanted to have some assurance we'd get that money early enough to effectively plan for its use. I'm very pleased to report that our sessions in Washington over the weekend were very good. We had excellent reception from the members of the Congress and, in my case, with members of the administration. 3 congressmen that I talked with, our state senators and our California delegation. I had an opportunity to meet with Speaker Albert and Tip O'Neill, the majority whip, and in each case they committed to us that they were going to support the summer jobs program for the youth. That will have great meaning to the city of Los Angeles because we are hoping to hire over 17,000 young people, and if these funds are made available, it is our expectation that we'll easily meet that mark. In addition to that, I had an opportunity to meet with Mrs. Carla Hills, the new nominee to the Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. And I also met with the Secretary of Transportation, Mr. William Coleman, who was confirmed just day before yesterday. And it was interesting to our problems here. And at my request, he said he will come to Los Angeles at an early date where he can discuss with us locally what his office may do in assisting us. And finally, I met with members of the administration, Mr. Jack Marsh and Mr. Jim Falk of the White House, to talk about an issue that I think is of concern to all of Southern California, not just Los Angeles. The Northrup Corporation, as you all know, is bidding for the contract for a Navy fighter plane. And they're in competition with another firm in Texas. And we're concerned about getting that contract because it will mean not only some 12,000 jobs or even more in Southern California, but if we fail to get that contract, I think it will have a significant implication for the Southern California community because we would then, for all intents and purposes, be out of the business of airframe production for the Defense Department. I had good reaction there and good reaction from members of the Congress. That matter is now under consideration, and it is my hope that we will be of some assistance in getting fair evaluation and consideration of the Northrup bid. I think that we are going to get enough jobs for at least 17,000 young people this summer. Which was, what do I make of last night's election? Well, of course, the preliminary results indicate that Assemblyman Bill Green won the race for the Senate. I was, of course, disappointed. I worked very hard to see that Kenny Washington would be elected. And we are going to be looking at the final results, and the committee is considering the question of a recount. It was a very close election. 10 minutes prior to the final results coming in, Kenny Washington was leading by 300 votes. And in the final 6 precincts that came in, the trend was reversed and Bill Green became the apparent winner.
Does that suggest some irregularity?
We don't know. We're going to be looking at the ballots, and we're going to look at the possibility of a recount. We would like to see whether or not there is any disparity, because in no case earlier in the evening had there been that kind of dramatic change in in the votes coming in. It had run pretty close throughout the evening. And we do want to look at those last, not only the last 6, but the last 14 precincts where a 700 vote turnaround did occur.
Right now, you tend to favor a recount?
Yes.
Mr.
Mayor,
Bradley,
the election has been pretty widely missed.
but Mayor, you've, on the RTD election, you lost that, and now last night.
If you're going to make those kinds of analyses, then I would say
served many years in the council with Bob Stevenson. What was your reaction yesterday in Washington when you heard of his death?
I was very shocked to learn of his untimely passing and very saddened to learn of it. Bob and I were longtime friends and colleagues, and I know that the people of the 13th District are going to miss him, but I think that the people of this city will miss his kind of compassionate and concerned representation in City Council.
Your Honor,
Bradley,
before he died,
Yes, I think that this would be a timely period for such a special election.
Mayor Bradley, you just returned from Washington, and